Right. Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah. Ooh, more Disco Elysium. Let's go. I have some bad news at the start. So let's get that out of the way. So you might have noticed in the bottom right that we're at 11:24 game time. So, yeah, that stream yesterday where it kind of ended abruptly, well, my game crashed and it did not save. So today, we'll be making an effort to quick save far more frequently, probably after every conversation, just in case something like that happens so we don't have to make up too much of the game. Fortunately, it's only about a half hour of game time. I have yesterday's stream up. I'm going to set that to about 1.25 speed. Let me see here. What can I set it to? Yeah, 1.25. We're going to kind of fly through since we already did these interactions. I'm going to pick the same responses. Hopefully we get the exact same, what do I want to call it? Same outcomes in the algorithm, so that we can, have the same game state. If we don't, no biggie, that's how it rolls. You'll be here and be able to see it. It just shows you some of the variability in the game, right? Yeah, it's all going according to plan. So, that being said, the first thing we got to do is go over here and check out this sign. And let me pull up everything here. Okay, so we're going to play that. We're going to keep this up. We're going to keep this up, I said, and we're going to go in here and talk to her. And we said, you sound surprised. Then we said, I have some questions for you.
What can I help you with?
Who are you?
I
said, good to meet you. We need directions.
Where to?
North.
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings.
I said,
Somewhat,
where
what
am
do you
I?
mean?
And then I said, I'm disoriented.
Yes, sir. District of Martinez.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
Okay, so far so good. What's to the
The
east?
harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think.
South.
Some shops and a bridge.
Then
The
this.
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there.
Okay.
And a fish
So far I remember all this, so that's the good news. Okay, this was successful yesterday too.
On newspapers. Water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the shadow of the old church.
Alright, then we said what kind of fish market?
The abandoned kind.
Then we
It used
asked
to gather every spring.
what's
But
in
there's
the
not-
west?
It's just water.
In the west is the miracle.
Yep. Okay. And then I said I'm looking for the
Oh,
dead
that.
body.
She's relieved someone has come for it.
And we
Finally.
say that's all for
No
now.
problem.
I have to
Of
run.
course. I
And,
won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them.
and I asked for the
Sure.
gloves.
Keep them.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna check this thing. And I put on the gloves. I think I actually took them off. So I did not wear them. I noticed the shoe up here. I checked this.
An old call box with a matrix of
And
push
I
buttons
did just
lists
leave.
all the companies.
Alright. And I'm actually waiting on the game to catch up to me, yesterday's game. So far so good. Let's do a quick save. Okay, that's one conversation down. I think we had two more to go to. Alright, I got over here. And we looked at this.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by
I
work
asked
boots,
what kind of
heavy workers'
boots.
with reinforced
Then we did the
toes and
visual
hobnails
calculus.
all over the yard.
Alright,
What
same
do
as
you think
yesterday.
you are?
We failed
A
it.
super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time.
Alright, and I leave. I check this. I take all these. I check this. I think I healed. I did heal my morale. And I looked at this. And I look at the hangman.
The corpse, you
Continue.
seem to be holding your breath.
Then I know I did look
The
down.
cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle.
I
The body below appears stiff.
asked why
It's
it was so
letting out
bad.
an ungodly rot.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
Okay.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow, Kuno.
Then I try it again, I think, here. And I failed
As you
yesterday.
breathe in,
Oh!
The odor comes over you.
Whoa!
It's a spell of the mind.
Alright,
telling
let's
you
pay
to
attention.
run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
As you breathe in, the odor comes over you. It's the smell of your mind telling you to run. Damn! That's crazy. Wow. We did it, chat. We did it. This is better than yesterday. I guess. So it's going to be a little bit different game state. So be it. So what are we going to do? As you breathe in, comes over you, smell you. Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes.
Okay.
We are deep in decomposition here.
So we got decomposition going on.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enamel boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders.
Yeah, okay.
The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Alright, let's start with the boots.
The material appears to be ceramic.
Okay.
Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick, delicate, and fragile. They feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow.
Yeah, what kind of boots are these?
They are armor.
Armor?
Technically speaking, these are sabatons.
Okay.
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under
Where?
the heel.
Fairweather.
Fairweather model T500V.
Vitreous enamel.
I'm guessing
Okay.
that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Let's say, yeah, it looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
Okay.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years
It's
now.
too
The
costly.
constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics. For a full set, about 4 years of wages.
Holy shit.
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
What was that about the constabulatory before? You need to push some buttons if you want to recruit the lieutenant in a conspiracy.
What do we want to do? We want to push them with us, or yeah, let's say that's not what I meant. Are we going to be crooked? That's going to be the question. If we can why not start ourselves before more good men die?
So they don't get shot in the foot? I think our extremities are fine without the dead man's boots.
Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Yeah.
Oops. Well, no one said it would work. Back to detecting.
Okay, where's the rest of it?
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. We
Yeah.
should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
Sure.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil.
Okay. Why does my mortal coil need protecting? Maybe he's just wearing those boots and there's no rest of the armor. Understood. Why does it?
Yes, bullets will fly. They always do. And the coil is fleshy and mush and permeable. Cast it in
Damn.
ceramic shell.
No, he must have worn something precious underneath his clothes. They've removed all his clothes to get to it. They did not just strip him for the putrid rags.
What if they told him to strip to demean him?
They usually hang them completely naked for that. La puta madre, the Mazda, the Besmerties, and the like. This one still has his underpants.
Fucking talking about underpants.
How do you afford it?
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company. But that's just hearsay.
That doesn't sound right. Yeah, these look advanced for a security
I
guard.
agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air. like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. Suddenly, your biceps coil up. Your elbow is sharp and cocked for a punch.
Punch it harder.
Your fist connects to the boot with the same ding. The sound does not appear to get louder.
It's because
Did
I'm
you
a
hear that?
pussy.
A click?
Yes, like dice rolling.
This is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads the incoming energy horizontally, from plate to plate. When the plates connect, there's a click. That's the sound you heard. See these lines?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether.
Got it.
Like the scales of some ancient white monster, cracked and pearly.
Pull the boot off?
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
No, let's not do
The
it.
sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form, ageless and synthetic.
Okay.
The
Back off.
cadaver
and
slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Alright, so let's check out the belt next.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the bronze. Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you.
What was that?
Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
I should get a drink.
No, you should not get a drink. You should perform an initial inspection of the victim's corpse. We are on the rope part.
What kind of rope?
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
Like in a circus, when the circus leaves town and they tie a black-spotted giraffe to the wall of a carry pin.
Like in a harbor, like in a circus, in a... Can't come up with anything other than a harbor. Let's say circus.
No. More like in harbor. Like the one just east of here. I get the sense they used whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
Polyester seems strong. How'd they even get him up here? Yeah, let's say we're assuming
I'm
they
still
did it.
approaching this as a lynching, yes. Motivated by the ongoing strike.
No, you feel like it was something else.
I don't know.
But what?
Makes sense, believably mundane. I feel like it was something else. Don't ask me, I'm just lumbering from one moment to the next. I'll say I feel like it was something else.
Yes, it often is. This bed worries me.
Yeah. Polyester seems strong.
It's not merely polyester, it's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands.
I'm gonna save. Oh, I can't quick save. Interesting.
This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had assumed.
How do they even get him up here? Can I save? No.
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. I think they lassoed the branch, then pull down the belt, buckle closes. It's what I would do. Seems easier than climbing out there.
I agree.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp and torso covered in tattoos.
Alright, tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his corpse is marked by stars.
What will mine be marked?
Alcohol and heartbreak.
Yikes, that's pretty sad.
Your fist clenches suddenly.
It will be marked by bully. It'll be riddled with disco.
Decay is creeping on the tattoo. Already, most of the canvas that's holding it has darkened. Now, it disintegrates slowly, letting out a stink.
Is this a national pattern? Is it a microelectronic system? Is this a map of the night sky? Let's see if it's a national pattern.
Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination, last or penultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to innocent worship.
The pattern does not stir patriotic or religious sentiment in you. What it does is speak to the wounded, limping animal, the male in particular. unable to communicate in anything more than grunts.
Yeah, I'm missing something here.
He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed.
What's that?
A Trigger Sunshine. Mini.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
Ah, nice.
This is the first time he openly acknowledges the kid's existence.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
In case we need it.
Okay, on it, a color-perfect copy of the tattoo chest. Cool machine. What do we need this photo for? Cool machine.
Yes. It is pretty cool, isn't it?
What do we need the photo
It contains
for?
insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him.
Someone should decipher
It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it?
Sure. Just don't lose it.
Okay.
The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as...
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Okay. Alright, we are inspecting it. Where's the rest of the armor? Ask Kuno what he knows. The victim's tattoos. Okay. So I gotta go. Why can't I not look? I gotta get out of this before I can look at my inventory. Alright, look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home. Just dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What underneath the curdled meat there is an expression, not carried on his features, but below, inside, an expression of pleasure. This man was experiencing joy at the moment of his death.
Who are you, dead man? Let's go for it. 92%?
I'm gone.
I'm gone. Where have you gone? I can see you're gone, but who are you? What is happening? I hate you. You stink and you're boring. Why were you feeling pleasure when you died? I can see you're gone, but who are you?
I'm a joke. Look at me.
What were you when you were alive?
A killer. A motherfucker. And a killer.
Takes one to know one.
I have another question.
Go ahead, Cobbo.
Where have you gone?
Into the wild pale yonder. In the past. Way out in the west.
What is happening?
What do you mean?
I'm talking.
Imagination.
Yeah, man! Don't be crazy! Inanimate objects and dead people can't really talk to you. Your wild imagination is doing this.
He loves those.
Jesus. Why do I love questions? I hate you. Yeah.
Because you're a copperoonie. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions?
Give me questions.
Here you go, you loony.
Why do I feel like I've forgotten something
Because
terrible?
you have.
Is my name Rooney?
Fuck no. You're no Rooney.
Rooney's obviously not who I
Between
am.
you and me, your name is probably Harry.
Can't.
Good for you.
Were you feeling pleasure when you
Maybe
died?
I was getting my rocks off.
So you were feeling sexual arousal when you were hanging you?
Do I look like an erotic auto-asphyxiation type to you,
Yes.
Captain Copperdromo? I fear we are drifting away, fixating on sexuality again. Let's go with a simpler question.
Okay, I hate you, you stinking.
Do I remind you of someone?
Deep sea creature, myself in a bathroom mirror. Kind of. A baby affected with harlequinism, you don't remind me of anyone. Myself in the bathroom mirror.
There you go. Look at that bright kid. We're birds of a feather, you and I.
Matter of
Soon
weeks.
you-
Feeling nausea, vomiting, tenderness or pain around the liver area, tiny red lines on the skin above waist level, more like days, Coppo.
Okay,
clock.
enough.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
That was a different voice line than the script here. That's interesting. So squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink.
Okay, observe.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
How should I know why you are squinting, officer?
The rest is greenish.
Oh. You are trying to assess lividity.
The monster comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead. I don't know what to think. What do you think? Something is coming out of him.
A pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before.
Maybe.
He's beaten up.
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquent...
Stop talking in riddles.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
I think he's dead.
I agree.
There are crow's feet in his eyes. He's laughing.
Totally dead.
This buster's not coming back.
No siree.
I don't know what to think. What do you
I
think?
think he was upright immediately after death. Blood has gathered in his hands and feet, and his neck.
Interesting.
The noose acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis here is in tune with the hanging. That's what I think.
Ah, okay. Maybe he was strangled?
Yes, there's always a chance we are wrong. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
Okay.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
How do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's down.
Step
The
back.
cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink. And
Of course.
Eh,
You have questions.
I think we're good.
Come back later, Corpo.
let's get him down.
The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
Let's not do it. Maybe we could shoot him down. Maybe ask for help from the harbor. We could saw the branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch? I don't trust that ladder. The assailants didn't use it. It's rotten and less sturdy than it looks. And I don't see another good way of it. Honestly, I prefer a non-acrobatic solution to this.
Why?
Clown cops climb tree, fall down. Enraged cop assaults children after falling from tree. Breaking cop, they like that word, saws the branch he's sitting on, literally. Local children report cops.
Fuck yeah, climb that shit,
See, you're only making them do those things less.
Can you see into the future? I'm not afraid of newspapers. We shouldn't be, so we're gonna just let those kids bully us into not doing our work. I'm not afraid of newspapers.
Oh no. We should be very afraid of newspapers. And the radio stations too.
Okay.
We should be wary of...
this is years of experience talking. He's seen career after career ruined by careless media strategies.
What I'm proposing is, we save acrobatic tricks
Okay.
as the last resort.
These have got to be the most fucking boring multiple parts I've ever seen.
Can someone else do it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
I I'm someone who's below detective.
Someone like a paid garbage man? Or a cleaning crew? I have bad news. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
Maybe we could ask for help from the
I
harbor.
was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect.
Confirmed. It's unsafe. But what
Reconsider.
other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
Maybe we can shoot him down.
Bang bang time, pig! Shoot his head off!
How?
I don't know, just, you know, shoot up there maybe. Shoot the belt, the bullet will break it.
Yes, the buckle, where it ties the cargo belt to the tree. If the shot hits that, then there might be...
Yeah, now we're talking.
No miss! The pig!
The lieutenant is undecided. On one hand, he wants to shoot some gun. On the other, it's an awfully stupid idea.
Let's let him choose.
Silence. With his elbow shut and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel.
Here we go.
Separates the scouring stick and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
Shoot that motherfucker down.
He's gonna fucking miss!
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to it,
God damn it.
He missed.
he feels bad about it. About his eyes mostly. Just having bad eyesight. Probably from a young age. Whatever he...
Fucking idiot! Mookabat!
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Try again.
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
Get your shit together.
Remain collegial, officer. It was an honest mistake, and I will not...
What?
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance.
Can I have the gun? I should try.
It's bad as it is. Us shooting firearms like punks. Go ahead. I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it.
We got this.
They only have one.
This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana poika! Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth!
Feel the weight first.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your fingers fit right through the guard. Instinctively,
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth!
No.
Kuno is silent. Aggression gathers in the air. The trigger feels delicate and ready to break under your finger.
Point the gun at the belt.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Say shut up. Low. Pull the trigger. Close your left eye first. Point the gun at Kuno S. Give the gun back to Lieutenant. And don't shoot. Close your left eye first.
Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The metal buckle glimmers, catching the noon as you wait. Your breathing slows down. Some mosquito-like organism buzzes in your peripheral.
Look, he's crying. You gonna cry now, fucking faggoty?
Let's say shut up.
Or what? You gonna fuck me? You wanna fuck me, pig? Is that what this is about?
Let's do it. Failed. Oh!
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see. You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in
Jesus.
the chest. Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood, only a murky sludge dripping down.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry. I knew it. What a mulko.
Are you? Because it sort of feels like you are. Please don't cry.
Blame it on the gun.
I agree. Police work is overrated. It is trying and stressful. However, it is still our job to get the dead body down.
It's not the gun's fault you can't shoot.
It's your pig
Pigs
hands.
don't have hands. They have, like, fucking hooves.
Kuno has hands. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you.
No, Kuno, if I can't shoot him down, no one will. Lieutenant, we should entrust Kuno with your service weapon. He says he can shoot it down. We're not giving you the gun, kid.
That's preposterous.
We still need to get him down somehow. The
How?
bad way. The way I didn't want us to. I
Harbor.
asked Harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down.
Won't it be
To
dangerous?
ask the suspect for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Everard Clare? Very much, yes. Clearly we can.
Suck my dick, bitches.
Who's Everard
The
Clare?
leader of the Union. A dangerous and corrupt man.
Yeah? Don't go being someone else's bitches. You're Kuno's bitches.
How do we get
From
inside?
the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. Or we can try to find some secret
Okay.
third path.
To the gates. Let's fight, I say.
Alright, let's get to it. Nice. Quick save. Okay. Well, the good news is we advanced a bit. The bad news is we're in a completely different game state than we were yesterday. So I started talking to Kuno next yesterday. I'm going to do that again today.
Kuno's got this.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Nappa Gumpy, Kuno.
Alright, what did I start with? I said police
Right in
business.
the dick.
Love it in the dick.
Okay, they keep calling me
boy
the
is
F word
sweating
there.
Profusely. His eyes are like two black holes.
I think I said
Jaws
slurs.
twisting as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Hold on, what does that
The
mean?
kid is obviously high.
And I said stop using slurs.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong.
Shit coming up strong.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kuno. Ride the light.
Kuno's riding it, see?
Okay.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Classic Kuno. What did I say? Kim, what should we do?
We should. You will see.
Then I said, are you kids
The
siblings?
fuck are you?
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
Look, I have questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
About the crime scene.
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you
I
want
said,
with
what's
it?
in the
Don't know.
greenhouse?
Kipta's gardener used to work there.
And I said, this
Yeah,
one.
that's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit,
I
look it
asked
up
what
in the
Kipt
library.
is.
Kuno's not a fucking dictionary. Fucking small brain. Kuno means the gardener.
And I
Look,
asked if it was this
Kuno
one.
doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
Then I asked about the ladder.
He thinks you're fucking.
Get the fuck out of here, pig.
Then I
Kuno
hit
doesn't have
this.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
The body, what do you
Shit,
know?
no, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
I whispered
If
to
I
Kim.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Have you seen anyone suspicious?
Just a couple of pigs.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Okay. And then what I'm gonna do is we didn't have this option yesterday. So I'm gonna do where's the rest of his armor?
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
Oh, get that away. We're gonna say how come?
Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant.
A mutant?
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man.
Interesting.
Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
Oh, come on.
Ah,
He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
you're just too small? Or what do you mean threw it away? What do you mean threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You threw it in the
Yeah.
sea?
That shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
Who do you mean, troubadour?
Yeah, cock in boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit. Came around pretending like he cares about cows.
Okay, looks like a
So
lead.
yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
Okay.
Yes, this troubadour has it. You can feel it.
Then I'll say, do you know who he was?
Kuno's fucking. Kuno,
Okay.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
Alright. And then I think I asked, do you know how it got up there?
probably
Yeah.
climbed.
You
ain't
didn't see
Kuno.
it.
Kuno wasn't even in Martinez.
Where'd you
I
go?
don't know. Some fucking Mesco or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
And then I think I asked, where is Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Okay.
Kuno
And then,
didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
then I'm going to ask about this because I didn't have the option yesterday. So there's contusions. Did you know
What
that?
are you talking about?
What's this?
What is this contusion shit?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
Contusions and bruise. I'm talking about marks you're still left on the corpse. Yes, that I'm saying. You're stupid. I hate words too. I hate words too.
Words are fucking shit. Make you stupid. Kuno's got his own words now. Kuno words.
Let's try
Fuck
this
you.
again.
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid
Talking
again.
about the marks.
Oh, did Kuno make your shit sniffing harder? Obstruction of shit sniffing. This is Kuno's kingdom. Kuno fucking rules here.
You hear the lieutenant hum. He's thinking the kid has amassed quite the vocabulary of law enforcement terms, but he's not going to stick his nose into this.
Where did you pick up so many police terms? Yeah, let's do it.
Me and my partner are wondering, do you guys puff Peter?
Kuno erupts into laughter, pointing his finger at you, then Kim. Then, an unfortunate choice of words, the lieutenant from Precinct 57 thinks. He looks at the harbor walls looming overhead. He could use a cigarette right about now.
Okay. And then I'm going to say, right now, let's talk about something else. Oh,
You're testing Kuno's patience.
Get lost.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on. It's going too fast. Oh. I couldn't do that because I didn't throw up. So, what did I do next? I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
Yes, if it's a gang name.
Kuno's in a fucking.
He lays the names out there with pride.
Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's going to put his hands on you. Help. Pig's got Kuno. Help.
Help! He's got the Kuno help!
Okay. What did I do? I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah? Get out of here before the Kuno be.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't listen. Just go.
I listened.
Bang! Got bugged by the.
Okay. Quick save. Alright. So give me a second, chat, and then we're gonna carry on with this. It looks like we're about 20 minutes behind. And like I said, we're going at 1.15 pace, so pretty soon we'll be to where we need it to be. Alright, I'll be back in a couple minutes. Okay. So, I think before we continue on with where we were yesterday, let's check everything. Yeah, we got the composure, power to influence yourself and others, hunches and gut feelings, dreams, and waking life. Signature skill, bonus from items, damage. Okay. We got new tools, yep. Should I put on the, yeah, I'll put on the gloves. Interact with this. It displays the, you have to admit it looks quite cool.
An intricate web of blue lines. The pattern still kind of has an ethnic feel to it, but nothing familiar.
What's the meaning of this tattoo?
For you to discover. You've gotten as far as you will without assistance.
Got it.
Someone close to the victim might know.
Who are you? Put the photo away. Okay, so we got to do some more with that. Let's look at our tasks. Okay, getting the body down. So we got to go to the harbor and ask for Everard Claire's help. Ask around about the tattoo. Go to the harbor and ask the Jolly Mesk about the armor. Okay. Track down your gun. Get hold of the sad song hunt tape. Who made the call reporting the crime? So we got to keep searching for the caller despite any leads. Track down your badge. Talk to Gart for Sylvie. Jeez, I'm butchering these names. Pay for the damages. End a day debrief with Kim. Yep. Join him on the balcony at 2200 when we're calling it a day. Find booze and drink it. Apparently there's a pissing match, and we got to figure that out. All right. So, let's continue to catch up with where we were yesterday. And if I... Done. Okay. So I checked this. And then I went over and did this. I pressed
this track.
Continue.
There's something in there. Not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Yep.
Well, it is a container. Maybe you're prioritizing it.
Keep the hunch to yourself.
The lieutenant
How do we
leads
get
to inspect
the lock open?
We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage. Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Okay, then I tried equipping. Ooh. Nope.
No matter how strong you think you are,
that's not what I meant to do.
This is really not something.
I meant to. Tools. Do that.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid
17%.
has a padlock that says "Whirling in Rags."
And did I just leave? I didn't try it? You may retry it. Let's try it.
You stick the
hey!
into the fissure beneath the lid and push down. It doesn't take much force. With a satisfying crack, the metal gives way.
Nice.
Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there? Open the lid another time, maybe? Didn't I have a premonition?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow.
I'm gonna open it.
Still on. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Oof.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Pick at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Okay, we gotta level something up here. I'm gonna do something in intellect, so logic. Call upon your knowledge, produce fascinating trivia, practice the art of persuasion, enjoy rigorous intellectual discord, play the actor line, detect lies, conceptualization, understand creativity, see art in the world, reconstruct crime scenes, make laws of physics work for you, visual calculus. But the laws of nature enables you to create a virtual crime scene models in your mind. You can see a bullet shatter the glass from the trace of trajectory and mathematical precision. You'll also count so many footprints and at a glance discern the shoe size and design as well as height, weight, and gender of one who wore them. At high levels, it makes the world reveal its secrets to you, but you may be so absorbed by your mind diorama that you don't notice its crooks steal your pants. Low levels, your mind's eye will be blind. Reconstructing crime scenes will be difficult without outside help. Yeah, let's do this. Alright. Accept changes in clothes. We're gonna grab the trousers.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills
the victim's clothes. Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Okay.
Drop them in here, officer.
So he's got an evidence bag.
Guitar mark blue jeans. Pockets empty or empty. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Good thing I had those gloves on, huh?
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach for it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Ew.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
Interesting.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
You think someone from the whirling might have been involved?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
We need to ask the
The
kids.
fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno?
See?
Okay, proceed.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Boxes of carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages, a box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Alright, food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified. Nothing. It's nothing. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes. Written in a man's.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
No, it can't be. No, it can't be.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form. If you don't mind my asking, how could you have let your paperwork end up in the trash?
Because I was blackout drunk. Cramping my style, foreboding quality. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin. I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore. That's why I tried to flush my cop life down the toilet. Yeah.
Well,
His eyes express a rare condolence.
lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Alright, I'll do it.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see.
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable.
Yep.
Go to your
I'm
inventory.
getting that mug.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
An
Only
antique.
in its social sensibility.
Alright, let's take it. Close the lid.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Nice.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Alright, good stuff. So,
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your capo type.
there are capo types?
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Some kind of weapon cop? Sorry cop? I'm sorry, I'm not sure.
Yes, sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
Okay.
Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
Okay, but what are the other capo types? Won't the other capo types be jealous?
What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual capo type from sorry to anything.
What are the other ones?
Oh, you know, Apocalypse, Superstellar, the advanced interesting cop, Liquid Shadow cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go?
They should be sorry.
Yes. Impotent rage and lamentation. Let's wrap it up?
I'm sorry.
No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance.
Alright, fuck off. I don't want to be
Wow.
sorry.
Okay. Fuck off. Maybe we were wrong about you then.
Okay. Cool stuff, man. Yeah, we got some good things going. Let's go to the interact. Photo tattoos, damaged leather. Ledger.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the
Anything
fact
else?
there's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? It's a metaphor below the pathetics. Terror.
Do not look into
Do
its
not
blue.
look into its blue heart.
Inspect the yellow papers.
In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in box
What types
3.
of forms?
The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
Field
A
autopsy.
dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, color of the irises, predation marks, condition of sexual organs.
Station
These
call.
are quite sinister in tone. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below
Okay.
the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing.
And the
A
misconduct
monetary
fine?
penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines
Okay.
yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoing. What delicious power hid within this pathetic mess. You feel better.
I
The
gotta
rest
heal
of
my
the stinking
morale.
cellulose is much worse for wear. Being sandwiched between the board and the rest of the paperwork must have spared the fragile copy.
Alright, white
They're not
papers.
exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor pattern.
Okay.
Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files, commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled
What
up
is in there?
work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you.
Naming
Yes,
convention.
it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name.
In capital
Yes,
letters.
all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case. Others
God.
appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. You like this grimy murdering, don't you?
Seems like it.
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close,
Alright.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No.
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I.
Why?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these
Square
titles
bullet hole
again.
murders.
In your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that.
Huh.
I pray his loved ones never find out.
What
Rail
happened?
spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Okay, and I have to open
There
the
is,
case.
for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish.
Nice.
The
Committed.
tasks you've completed flow out of the pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. Inspect the victim's body. Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager.
Cross out the ones you've already
A
finished.
satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the Citizens Militia.
Okay. Yeah, let's
Now,
ask
all
Ken.
that-
No, actually. Any ideas?
The hanged man, the Furies are at home in the mirror, the setting sun. Shit on a stick. Shit on a stick.
Ah, yes. I have to tell you, officer, I don't appreciate ironic titles. Other officers will have to use this as reference. If it's idiot or cockfinger, they're not going to get it. They're going to think an idiot and a cockfinger were on this case.
Fun is outlawed with this guy. What a knock!
The setting sun.
Okay. It's a good name, but it has one problem. Something more concrete, perhaps? Do you have something concrete? Mundane, usual.
Yeah, we do.
Usual is boring. We don't do that.
The hanged
Great.
man.
That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
Alright. Done
You
inspecting
don't
that.
exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Inspect the toilet
It's
paper.
just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and
let's look at the
an
clip.
aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together.
Run your
The
finger.
surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property.
Okay.
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
Hmm. How can I read
Any
it?
capable light with the right wavelength will do. All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
This
Okay.
means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Alright,
Okay.
got it.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
Look at the clipboard.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand.
What did you
Light
say the
blue.
color was? Blue.
The blue heart. Don't look into it.
Shake the ledger.
Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment?
Oh, is it my badge?
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open
With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
it? Alright. Let's smell
The
it.
acidic stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat.
Okay.
The
Browse
arson,
the files
petty
again.
theft.
No,
You
we're
don't
good.
exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly
Lonesome
papers.
long way home.
They're a little further from your nose now.
Alright, let's try it.
Is not
Damn
what
it.
you end up doing. You squeeze the plastic to slide it open, but nothing happens. Then you bend it some. A hot flash of rage comes over you. For a moment there, before it recedes, you feel as though you might just squeeze a tear of anger. It's unjust. That's why. You can't even get to... The ledger quivers in your hand. As it shakes, the pages rustle. This pathetic mess suddenly afraid of you for some reason.
Alright. Can I read the case files now?
It's proving to be harder than expected. You just don't have the intellectual rigor to patch the quilt back together. Try again later.
Damn. Alright, let's put it away. So let's interact with this.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here?
There's quite a lot to read into here. Look at all that content.
Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
This is yours. The mug will be useful by denouncing an iconic political capital. Mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Can't anyone laugh? Your inane ideology.
So again, you dug it out of the trash. Why?
Interesting. Alright, cool. Actually, what I wanted to do was check our tasks. Who put the clothes in the trash? Ask Art and Kuno. And go to Kanema and turn on the lights. Cool. Hey, pretty good. So, broken window, mirror, footprints, sleeping dock worker, mirror, logic. Interesting. Those on white are available to try now. So we can try the mirror, footprints in the dust, and the broken window. We'll try the footprints. Oh, quick save.
There are several footprints.
Visual calculus. Let's
left
go!
by work boots. Wow.
Damn it.
Still not doing it. You're bad at this.
Why is this so complicated? I keep failing.
Maybe you keep failing because you suck.
What kind
Heavy
of boots?
worker's boot. Isn't this something an industrial worker would wear?
Ah. Lieutenant worker's boot tracks.
Noted.
That's it. Alright, we gotta leave. Damn, I gotta heal my thing up. Maybe we can get in here.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
Why am I looking at this?
Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid pallets. No, there's more to this. You get this strange feeling.
What feeling?
Hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones.
Okay. So we gotta leave. We're gonna hit... Can I get over there? No, I cannot. Okay. We gotta talk to the kid.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Empathy? No way. I gotta ask who's Kuno. I want,
Yeah.
questions.
The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it?
Let's ask about this.
Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
It could be a lead in the investigation. Someone might have tampered with the murder scene.
Listen, listen. Kuno doesn't care about this small time shit. Just Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real.
What's so great about him?
Pig, these are found modulars. Liquid fit, performance crotch, urban survival shit. Made in Mirova by science. Believe it, you need this shit.
These could drastically improve your chances of survival in the urban wilderness. Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready.
Let's talk about it
All
later.
right, Pico, shit's rolling.
Don't do business with the pig, Kuno. He's gonna steal all your money.
As you can see, Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't do business without trust.
Okay.
There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something obscure in you. What that is, however, remains a puzzle for now.
We'll put the clothes, buy fallen pants. Need to figure out what's going on with him. Okay. The mug.
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again?
Better not take any of his historical content. Have anything to do with it? Yeah.
Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast brain. You saying you pigs are after the mug fucker cause he's the clothes fucker?
Yep.
I can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
Someone tampered. Someone cleaned
Shit,
it up.
that's tense. Someone's going to the beat-down basement, huh? Mug guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
Oh, yeah.
The kid may have something there. He's already come up with an interrogation technique too.
Kuno doesn't know who put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't squeal. But if you find out, maybe you can...
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on the snitching. Get away from my Kuno.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get your shit done and out of Kuno's face.
Alright, and we'll ask about the roof stuff.
That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind. Lazy dink.
There it is. That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material.
I saw past the veil.
The fucking well. The fuck are you talking about?
They're trying to make you feel stupid.
You glance again at the roofing material in front of the shack. Yes,
Let's
That's
try it
just
again.
some
there it is. That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets
Were
the
they
eye.
The
left-handed?
fuck are you talking about?
Trying to get you to talk gimp, Kuno. Don't talk.
Let's do this one. Alright, you can't hide it. I see without vision with my
In
inner
an
eye.
eye. Fuck are you talking about? Ask me a no.
They're trying to make you feel.
You glance
Yeah.
again at the roofing material in front of the shack. Yes,
Yeah,
Okay.
whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
And, okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't.
Let's go check it again.
an inconspicuous pile of the roofing material Eternite.
Let's try it again.
Because it's
God!
nice and orderly, well laid, it reveals no secrets.
Leave. Alright, we tried. Quick save. Alright, and then I gotta see what we were doing yesterday and try to get that going. Looks like I went to the gardener. So let's go here.
I can't believe it. It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
What's this? Fuck the police
Excuse me?
business.
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
I said
Oh.
that.
Well, I
And
didn't
then
write
I
it
think
there.
I said
I'm just sitting
I didn't
here.
mean to startle
Okay.
you, and then I had to run. Damn, I got pneumonia last time, but I didn't throw up, so I'm not able to use it. Then I think I go in here. Oh, we wanted to do a quick save. Oh shit, we got new people in here. Oh no, I went back over here. Hold on a sec. I think yesterday I tried the body again and I didn't die, I threw up. So then I went back in and I talked to the manager. Yes. Okay. So we're all caught up on that. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? Let's go in. See, this guy's new. He wasn't here before. This is open, so we can go in there. Oh man, we got some good stuff going. Let's talk to this guy.
Can I help you?
And I'm going to be right back, chat. Just gotta stand up for a little bit. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I hope you're having fun. If you're watching this on YouTube, leave some comments. Let me know what you think. If you're watching it on Twitch, yeah, follow me. We're still looking for 3 more followers, everyone. Still stuck at that 7 number. So when I get back, which should be momentarily, we'll continue on with questioning Gart. Okay. All right. We got about an hour and a half left. Yeah, hour and a half left. Then I gotta swim, chat, for an hour and 20 minutes. I'm actually doing my first open water swim today, so that ought to be exciting. So yeah, I gotta get ready for that. We're gonna do it in a lake nearby. All right, let's do this line of questioning, which we did most of yesterday. So everyone who saw that stream, I'm sorry, you're going to see some of the same things. I'm seeing right now that this question is different. So I'm going to start with, I found the victim's clothes in the trash container out back. And we'll then start up, continue, I should say, the video that I had from yesterday and get all those questions in.
How strange. I certainly didn't put them there.
Maybe you don't remember putting them there. If you say, could someone on your staff put them there? Who else has the keys to the trash container? Yeah.
The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Good
The
point.
elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road.
Okay.
On Clinton Street, near the Boogie Street Diamond, a small truck rattles down an alleyway. It stops by a rusted trash container. 2 men, their faces rough and swollen.
Thank you anyway.
Could someone on your staff have put them there?
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene.
A likely story.
I think fugue states are more your forte, officer.
Ooh, big rude.
Yes.
Okay. So then now we're going to start up the stream from, or just try to catch up with where we were yesterday. So I started talking about Sylvie.
Wait, what?
The
yes,
bird.
the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing the morning she left.
She said it was an
Why
accident.
Didn't she just, all right. Did she say anything else about me, Did she say anything about me?
I think I said flattered. Yep.
Really? Thanks,
Okay.
I guess. Was there anything else you wanted, or...?
Or can you give him a moment? Somehow
Okay.
you realize this is not going to net you any professional discounts. Already he's reverting back to defensive.
So I did the trash question. Let's just go with the Come on. Speed up. Where was it? Then I say, I need a
Do
drink.
I have a shake it?
He sounds irritated.
Well, I want a drink.
Am I smiling? That's right. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Okay.
I'm glad we cleared that. Is there anything else? Even
Say
more
this.
reason for me not
All right.
to serve you, sir. Was there anything else you needed other than alcohol?
This
thing?
mess halls for
Yes,
the Union.
He hates the
Yeah.
Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him.
Okay.
So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
I said this.
I don't. I'm simply...
We should find out who this note faction is, occupying the booth. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up soon.
And then I say
What?
something else.
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Okay.
Another thing. Great. Yes?
So about the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
How much do I
A
owe
lot.
you?
A lot. For the
Talk
like
about
what?
something else.
I was really
then
enjoying
I say-
talking about the money you owe me.
I'm gonna sing.
Absolute.
Absolutely in the question.
And goodbye. Okay. Quick save. Yep, nothing here. And then I go over and I started talking to her.
Hello,
Alright.
sweetie.
So this should be relatively
Who's
quick.
Sweetie?
And this is the last thing I was doing. So that's the excitement. We're just about caught up. And I said, do you mean
You're a
like me?
handsome man off, but dear,
In another time and place, she might have flirted back. But that shit,
you must
Okay.
forgive me. I'm Lena.
this Lena is wacky enough for the Motley Crew. Hire her on the spot.
Hire her on the spot. Alright. I think I asked for money.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweetie.
If she could. You've got guns of steel and a chiseled jaw. Somewhere under the bloated alcohol layer.
I think I tug on her
Maybe
heartstrings.
she'd like to sponsor you.
I think I did. Yeah, it looks like I did. Yep.
Your deportment
Hey, same
remains
success as
dignified.
yesterday. Good.
Sweetie, I only have a few.
Continue,
The pimp is
continue.
round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, Sam Baptiste, summer
Alright.
39.
And then I said,
Dinghy races.
where can I pawn the pin, I believe? Or, yeah. Where can I pawn it?
Items
Continue.
that can be pawned.
What is to
It's
pawn?
easy. You bring a valuable item to a pawnbroker, who then gives you money for it. You can get it back later for a slightly larger sum if it hasn't been sold, but you never end up doing that anyway.
I promise I'll
Oh,
get it
it's
back.
not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose it would be nice to get it back.
Alright,
Yes,
I hit this.
officer.
She won't judge you,
Continue.
no matter what you say.
I hope you're right.
You know where we are, right?
I said Revachol.
That's right. In a hostel called the Whirling in Rags, to be precise.
kind
How
of
would I?
place?
I
She
haven't
tells me it's
seen very many
beautiful.
others. Speaking of history, you know what year it is.
Yeah, it's the spring of
Yes?
51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Okay.
Her relief is
Continue.
palpable.
I can
Continue.
tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
This
Oh,
one.
sweetie. Revachol is a zone of control led by an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own. and certainly no dictatorship of the proletariat.
Okay. I just gotta speed this up slightly. And then, what did I say? No government, how come there are cops? Or I don't even know what to say, I'm so disappointed. Yeah, I asked about the cops.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are brain damaged.
So how did I do?
You were doing...
The sign.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
And then what is the revolution that you mentioned? Oh, I should have internalized this. Whoops. What is a revolution?
A defeat, I'm afraid. Of course, sweetie.
I'm just a poor woman, she thinks.
Okay, who could tell me
more?
more?
What do I know of these?
Someone more educated in...
No. I'm not an...
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in... Whatever do you mean?
Okay, I asked her to roll with me. Yep. And she says you already have a partner.
Who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
I forget that I had you.
And it seems to me that you do well to stick close. And even if he weren't there, I don't think you'd have much use for me.
3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but perhaps another time.
And then I say, you seem to be in a chair.
Yes, dear.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries, like falling from a great height, or a grenade explosion.
Did you fight in a
No,
war?
Dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of duty.
Tightrope
Nothing
walker?
so extravagant, dear. Though what young girl does... I was a training and development manager at a rapidly expanding mail order shoe company. You'd think it would be a safe job, but I had to be everywhere. And, well, once I happened to be under some faulty scaffolding. I was lucky. This was almost 20 years ago, and I was compensated exceptionally well. One can only dream of such payoffs nowadays.
Thanks for clearing that up. Let's move on.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires.
Alright, so I've got to get moving.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your...
Okay. Now, here's an interesting thing. The thought thing. I have no volumetric shit compressor. So I forget how I got that thought. Okay. Looking back, see when I triggered it. Huh. See if I could do it again. I have no idea when I got that. Oh, Lonesome Long Way Home, which I have going right now. I thought it was after the phone call. So it would have been a half hour beforehand in the game. So 40, so 13. It's because I threw up last time. Okay, so with that, then, the good news is we're all caught up. I'm internalizing this. Okay. And we have some new quests. Return the pin, get the reality lowdown. Let me return
Hello
her
again,
pin right
sweetie.
now.
I hope you were able to pawn that old trinket.
I'll give it back to her.
Oh, thank you, dear. I confess I am glad to see it again.
Even the lieutenant seems happy with...
Now,
Nice.
what else, sweetie?
Alright, I gotta get going. Then I'm going to quick save. We're going to check what we're gonna do next. So, probably investigate the Union now that this is open, right? Get a reality lowdown. Ask them, okay, find out who is in the Union box. Keep an eye out, those pants, yep. We could do that. Who put the clothes in the trash? Harbor, tattoo, ask about the armor, gun, sad song. Keep searching for the collar. Track down your badge. Get the funds. End of day debrief. Okay. Find a bottle of alcohol. And the pissing match. Okay. We can do all of these things that are in white. Broken window. Let's go to this guy. Alright, give me a second, chat. Well, he was pretty useless. Let's see here. What else can we do? We can try to get this guy moving.
The worker is in a deep... Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from. Into the primordial darkness.
Lieutenant, who is
No
this?
idea. Looks like he works for Wild Pines, a logistics company who owns and operates the harbor.
Okay.
Possibly because there's a strike going on in the harbor. There's not much to do aside from drinking and sleeping.
Alright, let's wake him up.
There is only one way to wake this bone idol from his slumber. Roar like a hurricane. Rip the buildings from the earth.
No words, just a scream. Yeah, let's shout.
Why the yelling, man?
You're alive, you looked out for the long count there. See what would happen if I yelled.
Congratulations. You've seen the future. Now, if you excuse me again.
Officer, even after a rude awakening, this dock worker respects the police. More than they usually do, at least.
Point at the bottle in the spilt rum.
Indeed. Help yourself to some. Wait. No. Oh, it's
He
Say
rubs
nothing.
his face before burying it in his hands. You can hear a faint snore.
Anything interesting,
Thank
man?
God, no.
Was it fathomless darkness into which we ought to be deferred, like corpses to a mausoleum? Was it pure nothing? Your consciousness no larger than a single grain of malt? Tell me, was it a bliss free of X somethings? You're right. Yeah.
The worker stares at you, his eyes dry from sleep. Aware.
I don't know what you're talking about, kind sir. But
A
Quality
little
time.
me time in the abyssal pelagic zone. You can never return to it now. Only detective work remains. Wakefulness and detection.
Okay. Tell me about Wild
that's
Pines.
the name of my employer.
He doesn't sound too enthusiastic about this.
That's wonderful.
Logistics? Nope. It's a nightmare.
Why are you sleeping while the others
They
are
got
striking?
Majorette's got it. He's guarding the gate. I just...
The way he says measurehead implies ultimate trust in this head reckoner's physical prowess. He seems like
You
a
should
worthy
slay
rival.
him. Who's organizing it?
We are. The workers. The union. We know what we need.
No leader.
Okay. I guess there's also Everard. He's in charge of the Union. He's smart.
What about the dead body?
Yeah, what about it? You know, people die here every day. Someone's found in a ditch. And if someone has decided to die on top of a tree, then how is it my concern?
Yeah, tell me what you know.
I can tell you this. Trouble's ahead.
Ah.
You have a pretty solid feeling that the man's not just mouthing off. He's strong, but even he has reasons to
Yeah,
be
trouble's
cautious.
already here.
They say your guy was a killer. Your tree man. He has friends, same as him, killers. There's only one thing
Who
they
says
know.
that?
Everyone. It's a local rumor.
Okay, so it might get
You
violent.
heard what I said. Draw your own conclusion.
The lieutenant gives you a little nod. So Union people think he was a killer, he thinks. Even sleepy hair. This doesn't help a lot, but it's something. Good
All right.
work. The dock worker doesn't answer. His head is already back down on the table, in sweet sleep.
Good, good. Cool. Alright, so I think next is going to be check out this room. The kitchen. Dishes are drying, chemicals and pine trees. Money, nice. Okay.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook.
Alright, 1 second, chat. I feel like we're making some good progress. I feel like we got a lot of good things coming out of this so far. This must be the cook.
As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Quebec. It must be his name. Garancy. Garancy Quebec. Sounds representative.
Hello, sir.
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
You got some impressive pots.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
Stay masculine. That's funny. Alright.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted. You immediately feel drawn to the color.
Blue.
Blue is for mystery.
I wonder where this door
You do?
leads.
It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
I'm drawn to its blue, part of the rags. There's something about this place that makes me want to know. Out of duty, we might find something pertinent to the investigation.
Yes. I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation.
No, this is a mega investigation.
Anyway, Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
Push on
The
it.
door does not budge.
Touch
The
it.
cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is
Okay.
flush.
Alright, let's work this door. Oh, it honestly. See? I was forgetting to save again.
Can I help you?
Another thing.
Another thing. Great. I love those.
The blue steel door.
Oh, yes, that door, sure. There's nothing mysterious about it. It's just a door.
Do you know what's behind it?
No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there. And I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk.
He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing.
I think you'd like to know what's back
Fine,
there.
okay, a little. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals. And I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Yes?
Okay, goodbye. Quick save. Good stuff. What's this? Summer door closed for the winter. Okay. Can I get in there? Okay. Said I said let's go. Explore the secret passages. Ah. Done. Done. Yeah, we're making progress. Let's go down here and check out my
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out.
How do I turn on the headlights?
All right. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage.
Okay.
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps, and the engine of the Caprice Canadian comes to life with a whiny growl.
Headlights.
The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine.
Okay.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations.
Alright, hold on. We had some cat drama. Bella was being crazy around the borders. Look at the shimmering street grid.
The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights.
Look around.
A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks. Oh, in the middle of a broken plaza, in a cone of light, barely visible in the daytime. Two men, one slim, the other sturdy. They are on the city stage, but only one of them.
Ah, Martinez.
Where are we on this map?
Let me see. Right here.
Top of the map on a segment of coast jutting out into the great ocean. I'm sure I've seen
Oh
worse.
yes. Coal City. Le Royaume.
All of them worse than here.
Okay. And perforations.
There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows.
Tally at the different rows.
The first row has 18 dots.
What about the next one?
The next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some. There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200.
And the last
row has 3 perforations.
That's it?
That's it.
What do all these holes mean?
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look.
Not gonna be good.
Son, here is where we score your life performance. You better hope.
The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered?
Probably some boring office jobs. I feel like I went around apologizing all the time. Do you really think I have any? Got drunk like a megastar?
Yes, that does seem quite likely. Your youth coincided with some. This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see, wow, more than 200.
I would have thought there'd be more.
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
I used to be good. There's some solid second guess. What's the last number? I used to be a super
Call it
cop.
what you want. You were a valuable member of your
Last row.
Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations.
Confirmed kills. That sounds pretty evil. A drink would soften that feeling.
Now is now a good time to pour one out for the fallen.
Definitely not.
So I'm a killer.
That's right. A killer.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
Okay.
What's it feel like to kill a man, Mr. McCoy? A young woman asked the man across the desk from her. Honestly, babe, says John McCoy, crossing his ankles over said desk. I don't feel anything anymore.
Oof.
It's just like brushing my teeth. I do it once or twice a week and don't really think about it.
Wow.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones.
He's sincerely glad you're not a scary predator. Not to say relieved you're competent.
Have you ever killed anyone?
Yes.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
How do you handle
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should
Why
find
not
one.
gardening? You've already got the gloves.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Thanks.
The lieutenant nods.
Okay, let's
Right.
go.
I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
Ah, cool. RCM officer profile. Name unknown. Rank unknown. Superstar Cop 3. Apocalypse Cop 0. Sorry Cop 4. Boring Cop 0. Communist 3. Fascist 0. Ultra-liberal 0. Moralist 0. Good Cop, Bad Cop 5. Honor 2. People killed. Cases solved. Years in service. Okay. Broken window. Mirror, mirror. Kuno. Nice. Read the watermarks. It's done. Let's go to Whirling in Rags. Glossy Mag, most able-bodied men, top 10 list jump jabs. Oh no, they're much hunkier than you. You shouldn't feel threatened by handsome men. Don't be silly. Let's see what this guy thinks.
Yes?
Tell me about the
What
case.
do you want to know?
I want to know more about this pissing competition.
What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
What kind?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery.
runs
Well,
Martinez?
sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to put. I think
Got
the
it.
dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle
Cop
it,
off.
they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved.
Okay.
So, he volunteered to represent the 57th. but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
I wonder what this says about me, that I was sent by my station. Yeah. Teach you a lesson in style. I'm the finest case-solving machine sent to outperform me in every way. I must be an augury and apocalyptic omen. Don't be scared, but I think I might have supernatural abilities. I probably have an unbelievable kill count. I'm going to leave why I was sent unspecified. Supernatural.
He opens one hand and looks at it.
Which school do you subscribe to? Mambo or Jambo?
Wait, which is the one where I can hear your Thai talk to you? I see and feel things. Thai talk to you.
Mental illness.
I don't have that. I have something cooler. What was that? Mambo
Yes.
Jambo.
It's always good to have a police officer who can see and feel.
Okay.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition? If not, we should move.
So you volunteered to
Yes.
spoil it?
I'm an unrepentant spoil sport.
And what's special?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't.
A tremble comes over you. Another after effect of ethanol poisoning, perhaps. Feels like leaves do when they rustle in the breeze, somewhere far away, below the turbine.
Got
The
it.
41st.
Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
Why did the 41st send me? You may retry it. Alright, let's try it.
Because you're the best qualified. No, that doesn't seem right.
I'm exceedingly
If
qualified.
you're so well qualified, why can't you remember why you were sent?
Leave. Cool. Who's this guy?
Welcome to Rivachol.
Okay. Why are you addressing my partner like that? That's where we are.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should... But
Oh
you see,
boy.
I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my...
Silence. The air between them. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Well, I think we all learned something here. Now that settled, we have a couple questions. Fucking A, Kim.
You two make a cute couple. You know that.
The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Couple
Whatever you
questions.
say, officers.
I found this mug in the trash. Is it yours?
Oh man, that's great.
Is it yours?
God man. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
What are you
Oh,
hauling?
not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
How long?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this here is just the last week or so. Apples.
Apples?
Yeah, apples.
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
What was the argument?
It's about biological determinism, natural law. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head on...
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
Oh, so you're just a racist.
I'm
Makes
not
sense.
just racist. Look, I've read books, huh? The science of racial theory. People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Yeah, I can really tell you're a prime example of
Open your
superior
eyes.
design.
Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? When members of the superior race cease to believe in their innate superiority, They stopped competing for resources.
Okay.
This concerns you, policeman, so you better be vigilant. The damn kips are showing up good lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruder species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
What
it's
cultural
what
victory?
The kips of Boogie Street are going for, right under our noses. And the others too, on the radio. Heard any chansons lately? Heard any motitos or leader? No. Dominating culture is how they plan to win. It's
Say
true.
nothing.
Also, you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might end up with a new sub-race, with unknown characteristics, leading to extra competition. That's why you've got to control the offspring.
Go fuck
Don't
yourself.
push your luck, runt.
Okay. Oh, some magnesium. There we go. Yellow roses.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent, except for the big Fritta slogan on the back.
What's that?
What is what? It's a if you want to buy one, then it's only 4 real.
Okay, can't buy that.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equal.
What is it?
Oh, that's the tear machine.
What is
It's
it?
a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine. You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays.
Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Alright, what do they do?
I don't know. Let's see. Nosafed is a nasal spray. I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, study. No. Sorry.
Nosafed heals +1 health.
Okay.
Duramine heals +3 health. Magnesium heals +1 morale. Hypnogamma heals +3 morale.
Who's
St. Baptiste? You know, St. Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. The one that sells meds out of St. Baptiste. That one. There.
Alright, let's get a magnesium.
Okay, here. I hope St. Baptiste makes you feel better or something. Okay, here. I hope St. Baptiste makes you feel better or
Okay,
something.
leave. What's this?
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
Take it in.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health, but I guess you already know that.
Know this,
Jesus.
You will never finish your alcohol quest if you don't buy beautiful alcohol.
The pale aged vodka is special, I guess. It's stored in pale for a couple of years, which makes it super expensive and
Why is it
you
pale?
know.
Don't worry your pretty little head about it. Let's concentrate on what's...
I mean, I already said it'd hurt you. I don't know what else they do.
Substances give powerful bonuses to your main stats at the cost of damage to your health or morale. Cigarettes raise your intellect while damaging your health. Use medication, like Nosafed and Magnesium, to counteract the negative effects of substances. Note.
No.
Anything under the
Frit
counter?
only sells legal drugs, like the law says.
Leave. Okay. Talk to her.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or...
What's that magazine she's reading?
What is this
I don't know. Frit?
Why is it written with 3
I
T's?
think they think that the extra T makes it funkier.
What
It
magazine?
doesn't. You mean this? This is Pop Stars. It's got like famous people in it.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, featured on page 34. This speaks to you.
What's very futuristic? I'm not even interested in that magazine. I don't know why I asked. Point at the cover.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
Does he look like this? Point at her hat. I bet your hat would take the prize. So the most stylish in there could be anyone from here.
No. I don't like.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
What magazine
You
are
mean
you
that
reading?
this is Pop?
Yeah.
Looks like it also has something called Police de... She pops her raspberry. The lieutenant frowns at you before turning to the clerk with an apologetic half smile.
I have some questions.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Is there a warehouse?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
This is
She
important.
scrunches up her face into an expression of...
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
Can you tell me about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really?
No. I didn't know him at all.
What do you think happened?
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask.
Okay.
Okay. How long?
I don't know, really.
Thanks. And can you tell me about the
Reality.
reality?
You mean, what reality?
Physical.
I don't know. What about it?
The coalition, what's that? Someone told me there is one.
Our government? Or do you mean something else? Sorry, I really need to... when
What's the
ordinary
revolution?
people take over the government and demands democracy.
Okay.
Yeah, it happened like 50 years ago or so.
What time is
I
it?
don't know. Look at the clock. It's right behind you on the wall.
The clock shows the time at 10:09. The hands seem to be still.
And where
We're
are
in
we?
Frit
No, I mean, where are
as
we?
mankind, or as a nation, or
As a nation.
we're in a transition. You know, transitioning from monarchy to democracy. Cool.
Leave. Cool. Alright. Interesting. Yeah, we can't get over there. Okay. Whoa. All types of stuff here. Grid.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
What's going on?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
Why should
We're
I?
here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Then yes.
Couldn't handle us. A cause gives the workers strength. Gives them. Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side.
I haven't chosen.
Might be time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the right to work! Right to
What's the
rights
cause?
of people. Rights of workers to have gainful income.
Alright,
Maybe you
questions.
should ask them the questions. Like, why we're not allowed to make a living here. We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scott.
Call me Manana. Okay. I want to get into the harbor
Have
too.
fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
Yeah.
I know nothing
The murder.
about murder.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
Why so tense?
What are you talking about? I'm not.
Yes, and dangerous.
Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
Should I my
We are
area of
not taking
expertise?
this, just pity.
Okay.
Let us work!
What is
When a
a
bunch
strike?
of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together,
What do the
disputes
strikers
me.
want?
They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right!
When the man moves around, you perceive some serious abs. There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
Interesting.
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls held up by a belt.
New
He
clothes.
ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the image. You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Where are you from?
What's it to you?
I thought you looked real familiar.
No, don't think we've met before. I came to help out the people. We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work.
Sweet, I know Bar's been thrown out from Sofal. Maybe that's why you're familiar. Which one was it?
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Yeah, I think I've been there.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
Hi. Hi, kitty cat. Who are all these strike breakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
Okay, Bella. Easy, easy. Easy on the mic. Whoa.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If Union fucks don't want work, they are.
I have a question. Why do all these men...
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy.
Okay.
Because they work. We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And
Main
you're
gate's
unable
locked.
to breach it.
Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office.
Okay.
Door's locked. And I
Got
don't
it.
mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Head measurer?
Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The act's
You
bad.
seem capable.
Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters.
Why don't you
like
talk to them?
civilized folk, you mean? These native...
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded.
Interesting.
Then we charge.
Alright, I'm just gonna leave. Laura's probably stored fuel here. Now they store booze. We get some money.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine.
What's in
The
there?
windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin. The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels. The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are
Racist nationalist paraphernalia.
Of
Not unusual
course.
in this part of town. This is our guy.
You think this lorry belongs to our tough
Likely,
guy?
yes. This guy's proud of who he is.
He was acting tough before. This probably scared him a bit. Who knows when it will come in handy? A slightly scared, racist look.
Okay. Yep. Quick saves. Oh man, it's saving me. It is literally saving me. I know I gotta go up there too. Alright, let's talk to this guy again.
Looking for something odd? Come to tell me. It's not.
Change the topic. The way he says it makes it almost sound like a threat.
Suit yourself, officer. Oh, not much anymore. Apples. Fine.
He's given you the runaround.
That didn't help. Okay. This guy? See the races? No.
Right.
Alright, we got nothing.
Scab?
What did he just call you? Oh no, not this again. You just got away from that fucking kid.
What exactly is, I'm a scab, poor and downtrodden, right to work?
No, I said scab.
What is
a kind
scab?
of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
Where'd they come from?
Beats me. Somewhere in the ground. Gotta be bloody stupid or freaking evil to scab. Or I guess scared maybe. But scared of what? Of who?
I used to work at a place with a union, and all the union members have all these shirts from whenever they had a contract going on, and there was all this, propaganda against scabs. It was like, the scab is a rat and all this stuff, and I get it. It like, if someone comes in and does your job for cheaper while you're out striking, you can't win the things that you needed for, or you were going for anyway in your contract.
Personally, I'd rather beg than scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Yeah. Have you tried talking
We've
to them?
explained the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the wild north? Come to see the strife?
The
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah,
Of
tell me who
course,
did it.
Policia. It wasn't me. You can rope me out. Easier that way.
Kuno said you know about the armor.
The little boy had the good on his promise. To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official union probe, Track it down, see who took it.
Okay.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun. So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
What did you learn?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk union man about something.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part.
What sort?
I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science.
How does it come up?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
Yeah, what about leggings?
They're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I do.
I'm gonna find all of it.
All of it? There are junior officers out there, eager to prove themselves. I would leave some for them, and I would leave the boots to processing, but okay. Let's find all of it.
Getting the hangman's boots. Get the boots off the victim's feet. In order to succeed, the body has to be down, autopsy has to be finished, and Kim has to be absent. Don't beat yourself up if you're send the body processing without getting hold of the boots. Okay. Got it.
A mezque is epic there, all across Martinez. I hope it will be a real bonanza for you.
So Kuno used us to what? Scare
It's a
you?
minor nuisance. It's all good.
He thinks, not yet. Better to get this business out of the way.
No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
He is sincerely grateful he is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
Assistance
Body
with
still
the...
hanging in the tree? Aye, that's a... I'm not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the Union can render assistance.
Can you let
I
me
don't
through?
operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself. Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go. Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini Supremus is there. Walk right past him.
Okay.
Then press the button to unlock the door, then go past him again, and you enter the arbor through the office. Está. Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure head in a physical confrontation.
Oh yeah,
Or you
easy
could
enough.
convert to his Semini Supremacist worldview. Or... maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Have any of the scabs tried?
Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Damn, okay, so we got a lot of shit going on.
Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Nothing a couple of solid hooks from Dexter and Sinister won't
Dexter
fix.
and Sinister. Got
Sure.
it. Could you give me
Sure
some
thing,
money?
my friend. I can help you out.
Hand-eye coordination, try to catch it. Yeah, let's try to catch it.
The coin
Hey!
lands into your hand as if it has always belonged there. The swallow returns.
Appreciated.
Always glad to help out the RCM. Shame I can't do more. Things are meager at the moment. You know, the winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing, though.
Every little bit helps, you know.
I'm always glad to help out when possible. Not like these slithering scabs.
What's the strike about?
You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the Union boss and are on a better footing.
Nice! Hey, that's a big dub. We got a lot of good stuff going here. More tasks. Return and confront him. Find all the armor pieces. Okay. Press the button behind the guard. Okay.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneration.
Don't say anything. Size him up first.
Say nothing, size him up.
Are you admiring my morphophysiology? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, I'm Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
We need to get into the
That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
You're right, I'm alcoholic, and I need that dead body to no longer be in the tree.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4.
Show him the ham still got it.
Actually, I think the ham sandwich race still has it in them. I'm the police, and I need you to comply now. It's unimportant here. I just need you to help me do my job, please.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass via for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and you dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You will be superseded.
Oh, jeez.
Yes, baby, yeah.
There is a button right behind it, just out of reach. It must be the one that opened. This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative.
You're right about all this. Now I need you to help me get that corpse down. As your people who put that dead body up there, your people should help me get it down. You're right.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, the walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the oaths to homosexuality.
This is your chance. He's talking. Rip into him with a punch and catch him off. No, don't rip into anyone. You're sensitive. Remember? Communicate.
You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white? Know anything about this mug? What are these tattoos you're supposed to mean? Subscribe to his advanced race theory. Physical. You served it, aren't they white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do.
There must be some friction there. He's keeping it
interesting. How does that factor into your life?
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Something also to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
Communism's pretty cool.
Idiotic communism is the single greatest contributor to your race descent. Everywhere around you, above all, rampant multinational finance still reigning large. Tell me, where have you gotten your love of pathetic communism from?
Disco.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of coke. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Okay, I've experienced head trauma.
I can see that. The Seminoles are the South Island race. Haplogroup A4A. The rightful we are the future. That is all.
Before you move to
I
Rubbish
am
Hall.
a descendant. The narrow streets of Ulimbuir are with me in my genetic dreams.
So you
I
did
see
not
young
come from the
Seminoles
islands.
women walk into the gray mass. No. I have heard about.
He would be appreciative if you did not further chase this line of inquiry.
So you're not really 70s, you're just from Rubbish Hall.
I'm from Couronne. And no, it is not just in Rubbish Hall. You have heard enough about our phylogenetic secrets for today. You have extinction to come to terms with. And never getting that dead body down.
What do you think
I think
about
this racist is better than the last. But the next racist will be the really good one.
How do you know?
They're always in.
Race is reality.
What do those tattoos mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their. I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have
Grid on
taken
my
the
skull
trouble
features
to
they should be spelling
permanently
it as.
draw a phrenologic grid on
My
my
race does
skull
not
and
stand a chance.
correct.
Do you know anything about the mug?
Does not so much as glance at the object.
This your kind
Stop
of thing?
showing me your.
Does he strike you as the kind of man who puts mugs into trash?
Subscribe? Alright, let's try it.
Go ahead.
Damn it!
Don't be shy. Just ask for race secrets.
I want to learn this race theory of yours so that we can become friends. Sock it to me.
name, popular culture lingo. It is intellectually uninteresting to sock anything to an infant such as you.
Okay. White check, you may try it. Come on!
How did this happen? Your little fist is in his giant hand, and
You must be out of your mind, degenerate drunk. Say it. I am a degenerate alcoholic.
Fuck
your
you!
fist cracks in his hand like a ripe apple. Pain shoots up into your brain as he's twisting it more and
the words to the song have changed. Say, I am a violent drunk.
I'm not
your
saying
hand
anything.
twists in his grip and the pain blinds you. Still you press the...
Good. Now leave before you humiliate your homoerotic organization any further.
Yikes.
We still need to get into the harbor. We need help with the tree situation. There must be another...
Hey. Psst. Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building.
Again?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't
Yes,
really
we should
worked
all
out yet,
stop building
but
love.
neither has love. Should we just stop building love too? This conversation isn't really about love. Try to keep up, okay?
A word on the tree.
This is about the communism
10,000.
you've promised to build.
How come there's
You
word?
keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pockets. Literally murder all, oh yes, the mask of ambivalence.
Oh,
Don't
that's
deny
funny.
it. You're about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global. Everyone can see that. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
What's communism
Failure.
about?
It's about, yes,
Failure?
abject failure. Total, irreversible defeat on all fronts. You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. You against the atom, the charm and the spin, where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend. Now get to work, comrade.
All right,
Oh
let's
yeah.
do it.
Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Firing
Too
squads.
late to back out now. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few.
Thought gained. All right.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Where?
From a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
I've been establishing
Yeah,
it.
you have. You're a big dick cop, Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Baye, badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera.
Ludicrous fantasy world?
You know. Beneath it is just heartbreak, a pulmonary tract infection, atherosclerotic disease. This is where you say action and reconceptualize all that.
All right,
With
action.
a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it.
Nice. All right, we got to talk to our
I'd
boy
appreciate
here.
it if you didn't force us into situations where I may have to shoot random civilians. I'm not even sure the one bullet my chamber holds would even prick that hurt.
How else are we gonna get through the gates?
There must be some other way. Let's go see the yard again. It faces the other end of the harbor. We're done with Measure Head here.
I was trying to
We are
serve my
not here on
dominance.
some political quest. We are here to solve a crime. Don't make this... And you're just going to let him manipulate you like that?
I was fighting the bad.
We are not here on some political quest. We are
Okay.
here to solve a crime. Don't make the situation any more volatile than it already is.
I might
The
attack him
lieutenant
again.
groaned. That's right. You should do it again.
Okay, we're gonna use 1 point of health. We are going to quick save. We're gonna hit X here. And some kind of superstar. -2 logic. Still seems unlikely. Research time an hour 10. And this is -2. Looks like reaction. How do I see solution? You don't. Okay. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna quick save. And I need a second. I think I might have like 20 more minutes left in me, but let me go check something. I'll be right back, chat. Alright, what's up, cats? Are you hungry? Is that what this is all about? Come here. Alright. We got about 15 minutes left, so let's get after it. Can't go through here. Here's what we're gonna do. Talk to that guy already. Let's go check all these parts. Oh. Stuck. Okay, we already went in there. What's in this? Foreign car. Oh man, whoa. This is not where I thought it was. I thought it was leading me to there. Wait a minute. Is my guy gonna go up there? Okay, what's this?
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled. A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV,
Okay, what did this guy do?
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
Okay, in what way?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers.
Wow.
His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy. On the stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold.
The man certainly knew how to live.
The king is the king and he can do anything.
But wait, You haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction. You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and silver. Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays. And purple. Philippian cocaine was purple. That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later. Right before they emptied out the royal cocaine. His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal A group of marble pleurons still surround the king's vandalized tomb. A deathly cold wind sweeps up candy wrappers, and the original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships.
Wow.
During the turn-of-the-century revolution. Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
I really don't get art.
Neither do people in Martinez. The statue has proved to be controversial. Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what.
That's funny. Hey, money. White tank top, huh? Ooh, wrong button. Work it. Physical instrument. Conceptualization, suggestion. Nice. What's this? No one lives here anymore. Okay. Alright, so we got some exploring done. I don't want to go talk to that guy. I want to go wrap around here and come back to where we were. Okay. And this person.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a trap from another planet. Hey, you sure are, my man. From another planet. It's the jam, my man. It's a traffic jam for the ages. Arbor gates up the street are shut tight.
Yeah, we know.
No explanation given. Workers on strike. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Yeah, exactly.
How long,
Feels
man?
like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Could you say it again? Yeah, extravagant phrase.
Imagine. It's been
behind the laugh, however.
So tell me, what do you need?
Change.
Huh? Oh, the bosses, man.
I don't know who these bosses think that. That sounds like a good arrangement for them.
Makes sense.
Maybe don't tell people. The people they don't like are actually right.
Yeah, that's fair. Tell me more
It's
about
like
the strike.
whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way. Some pretty wild stuff I hear. Like a giant new power crane and half the. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town too.
Oh, interesting.
Like a strike negotiation.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching. Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get. Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
What's better than chasing transient pleasures? The more transient, the better. When one's ended, you can get onto the next one.
Okay, what do we got
He
here?
ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Conclusion?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
What's he hauling?
High-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
Time to arrest him.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, they usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Ilmaran market lately.
That's your machine behind
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. Neat. For carrying large quantities of cargo a long distance. These found tracksuits need to find their way to the...
There it is again. A little touch of sadness beneath his cool. He thinks he's spent too long in this lorry.
Can I get one?
We're pals and all, but I can't just freely...
There's no denying it. Your body needs
So nothing's
Not
illegal.
unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
Alright,
The
one
man
more question.
taps his fingers rhythmically against his arm.
What do you see in his eyes? Come on! Give me a green.
Ease into it.
Motherfucker.
Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
I want to know about
You
your
really
soul.
are the law, aren't you? I get that being bluntly observant and inquisitive comes with the territory, but it certainly doesn't help with your conversation.
Just like that, he slips out of your reach. It is possible the yelling will help.
Don't be a stranger.
That was fun. Alright, cool. Very cool. Let's, looks like we got a little bit, maybe a lot of stuff left all around these parts. 6 o'clock on day 1. I feel like I've explored a lot, but also not a lot. If I had a bag, I could pick them up. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to quick save. I'm going to thank everyone for tuning in, man. 2.5 hour stream. We would have been able to do a bit more had the game not crashed yesterday, but such is life. I enjoyed myself. I feel like we're making some progress. We definitely got a lot left to do. This game is sick. It's a very different game. It kind of feels like a Telltale game thing, you know, kind of touch and go, not a lot of action. But I like the story-driven part. I like building the character. You know, it's been pretty cool. I hope you guys are having fun too. So if you're watching this video, you know, let me know what you think. If you enjoyed it, hit that follow button. Leave me a comment on YouTube. Both would be appreciated. We got the links to either site, or the other site on either site. So you can get to YouTube from Twitch. You can get to Twitch from YouTube. So check out some other videos there. I got all my past VODs on both of them. Anybody watching the stream, this is going to be going on to YouTube today. I've got the playlists for past games there, and you can find similar ones on Twitch. Hoping to play again tomorrow and Friday. The Iron Man training is winding down. We're almost there. I got about 2 weeks left of training, then the actual event. And after that, I should be more free to stream, which is what I really want to do. As always, get in touch. Let me know what you think, what you liked, what you hated, any other games you want me to play. We got a couple ideas that I've been thinking about, but we're going to keep playing Disco Elysium for now. And yeah, let's see how this investigation wraps up. So thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. I will go live in the next couple days, hopefully get a few more hours in and keep progressing. All right, everyone, have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.